Now, members of the Trump administration have attended a lavish event in Washington, D.C. to celebrate a documentary about the First Lady Melania Trump. Amazon, which is owned by Jeff Bezos, financed the film's budget, with the First Lady one of its producers. Melania, 20 Days to History, follows Donald Trump's wife during the run-up to last year's inauguration. Amazon reportedly paid $40 million to acquire the rights to the film and is spending another $35 million to promote it. Critics have suggested it's an attempt by the company to curry favor with the president. As for the film itself, correspondents say that it will be moviegoers around the world who decide whether all the hype translates into box office dollars.
Here we go again.
You can come in, come on in. Our past legacy will be that of peacemaker.
Peacemaker in the fire. Beautiful. Together with like-minded leaders, we have a voice.
I want to show the audience my life, what it takes to be a First Lady again, and transition from private citizen back to the White House, what task I need to tackle, and they will see all from my business, philanthropy, taking care of the family, as well establishing the East Wing. It's beautiful, it's emotional, it's fashionable, it's cinematic, and I'm very proud of it.
Documentaries historically have not been huge box office smashes. I think the support that Amazon has given, this film, as far as with their advertising, with their marketing, with the belief in the movie, with putting it in a theatrical worldwide, for me as a filmmaker, is the ultimate. I've already succeeded.
And that's a little snippet from Melania, 20 Days to History. Well, for more on this, I'm joined now on the line from London by Arise correspondent Lape Olarinoye. Good to see you, Lape, and I apologize, we're fast running out of time, so if you could keep the answers reasonably brief, that would be great. We've heard it described by some as a movie and others as a documentary. What exactly is it?
Well, Melania certainly doesn't describe it as a documentary or a movie. She calls it a creative experience, whatever that means. It's a collection of footages from the 20 days leading up to the inauguration, second time for her being in the White House. But we do know that so far the reception hasn't been what was expected. I mean, altogether, there's a whopping $75 million gone into the making of this so-called documentary. But so far, we know that in the box offices, it hasn't really resonated in that way just yet. We know in parts of the world, in Hungary, allegedly there's been zero ticket sales. Commentary online and in social media spaces suggests that it's not really packed out. Even the premiere wasn't as busy or with the guests that it expected, including her son being absent and her stepchildren. So far, the honest view that's coming out from social media spaces is that it is slightly underwhelming. In fact, some have criticized it as being more of style and less substance.
And interestingly, along the lines of what you're saying, we haven't seen many critics writing reviews because there was no advance press screening. I mean, how unusual is that?
Very unusual, but it's not shocking from the White House under the leadership of Donald Trump and his family. There was said to have been a complete ban on mainstream media, but we know that some media was allowed in, but probably hand-picked ones that were going to give good reviews. But actually, you can't completely bypass or silence the media, if you like, because now that the documentary is out, we know that there have been a lot of reactions from people who have gone to see it, talking about, the content, how empty the cinemas were, and so on and so forth. And the reception to it has been quite bland and underwhelming. Whether or not this is going to pick up is too soon to indicate, but so far the mood towards not just Melania but the Trump family is somewhat cold, and that is reflecting in the ticket sales. So far, she has made 28 million is how much she's been paid, or she's made from it. But how much it should gross is still very much underwhelming for now.
And I mean, President Trump has been speaking about the documentary about his wife, Melania, and promoting it heavily. I mean, how unusual is that as well for a sitting president, and indeed any prominent sitting politician, to be that involved in promoting a documentary about his wife or family?
I think it's just one of those extra things in the world of Trump that doesn't seem to shock us. He is one of the most unpredictable leaders in the world at the moment. And so any move by Donald Trump doesn't seem to shock the masses. He actually attended the premiere and spoke quite dotingly of his wife and this project, which he describes as her baby. He says it's very good and we're all going to love it. But of course, that's still subject to people's reviews of which so far haven't been completely positive. There've only been a handful of positive reviews. Most of them have been quite brutally honest.
Lape, thanks very much indeed. Lape Olarinoye is a RISE correspondent. She was talking to me on the line there from London.